All right, we are joined by Mina and Mero. Thank you both for joining us. Mero, are you aware that Mina is like a Nets super fan? Do you know this?
Yeah, I've heard some things. You know what I'm saying?
What are your thoughts? Mina's a good friend of yours, but what are your initial thoughts of this change, this career change?
Listen, it's the same thing like during the Trump presidency where people were like, "Yo, listen, talk to your friends." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Don't alienate them. Outreach.
Yeah, like outreach, like tell them the truth. Like, this is not good.
You're going to send me some Vox explainers, like why I'm doing, like just some gentle, some podcasts to listen to, some documentaries.
Yes, a little Democracy Now! 2-minute video. Like, this is why you should not be. Yo, Kevin Durant literally, I don't know what the dude in the Star Wars movie that's just like, yes. And he was like wearing a cloak. That motherfucker. Like, KD does all his post games like Palpatine with the wall hoodie, like, yes, we had superior ball movement. I'm just like, yo, dog, like, who are you, fam?
I earned my fandom. February 13th, 2021 is when I became a Nets fan. They're undefeated in the postseason since I became a super fan. I haven't gotten credit for that yet. If anyone wants to throw some my way. I was actually kind of bummed watching the game tonight because I became a Nets fan as a heel turn, but then I wanted to become a Trae Young fan as like a double heel turn, but I felt like I couldn't do both at the same time. So, and Nets fans, we don't hate Knicks fans. It only comes towards us.
Ooh.
It's, it's like a punching up versus punching down kind of thing.
Wow. Tell them how you really feel.
Mina, do you either of you are you following the Bryson Brooks beef right now? We got to talk about this a little bit. Yes, we got to talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, put me on because I'm like, I know that it exists.
Okay, so obviously they don't like each other. Brooks is doing an interview after the tournament the other day, and Bryson walks by in his spikes. Brooks rolls his eyes. He goes, sorry, I lost my train of thought with all that bullshit going on. And now, see, I'm a golf fan. So I follow all these golf accounts on Instagrams, and the memes today were just crazy. They were so good. It was like one after another. They just kept re-upping themselves. And then all of a sudden, sometime this afternoon, Tom Brady just threw like gasoline on the fire.
Haymaker.
Tom Brady just got involved. It was amazing.
I don't know if you know this.
Like a dude that golfs.
He is. So they're doing the match 2, 3, 4. So if you don't know, it's Brady and Brooks versus Aaron Rodgers and Bryson, correct?
Yes.
So he used the meme to go after Aaron Rodgers. The thing that confuses me the most is that everyone seems to think Tom Brady is actually doing these tweets and memes.
Ooh.
Well,
shots fired.
And I say, I'm not throwing shade at Tom Brady.
Seahawks fan.
Do you actually think Tom Brady's on mememaker.com? Tom Brady doesn't even use a computer. He doesn't even type. He tells someone what to type.
Don't sleep on Tom though. He got mad kids, bro. Like he got mad kids running around. They might be putting him on. He might be fucking around doing TikTok dances right now, unbeknownst to us. You know what I mean? So,
do you guys think this is to me, this is objectively a good thing for golf that this is happening? Because I had people asking me who don't care about golf, they've never watched Masters, never watched anything, asking me what this means because they just like the drama, they just like the spice of it.
It makes golf exciting, dog. Like I told JJ, I was like, I know that this exists. Like this shit wouldn't even be on my what are they even playing right now? Is it the Masters?
They just played the PGA Championship, which is called the PGA Championship, but it's not the actual championship of the PGA. It's just another major. Yeah. And they also changed the date of the PGA Championship. It used to be later in the season. Now it's earlier, whatever.
You feel me? So I'm just like, this shit is hard enough to follow just without all this other stuff. So, but it's bringing spice always brings, you know what I mean, people into the game.
The thing I like about the Brooks Bryson thing is they actually seem to hate each other.
Yes.
Which is not usually most sports rivalries. You're like, they don't like each other, whatever. But there's some mutual respect. There seems to be zero respect, which I enjoy.
So you guys probably don't follow Brooks on Instagram, but the morning of the final round of the PGA Championship, he put on his Instagram story, he was doing one-armed bent over rows with like a 20-pound kettlebell. Not a lot of weight, okay? So then this whole thing happens, and then last night on Bryson's story, he's literally doing 2-arm rows with 100-pound dumbbells. Now, that's some shade right there. I love it though. I think golf needs a little personality. It just needs a little personality. And by the way, Mina, I somewhat agree with you on your Tom Brady Twitter take, but I would say Tom post boat parade, I have a newfound sort of respect for him as a human being. I think he's a human now because he got a little lit. Like he showed some flaws, so there may be a chance like he's over there tweeting away by himself.
Lit Tom Brady was a sight to behold. But I was just like, yo, my man is lit. Like, you know when you get so lit, like your homies are like carrying you around and shit. Like, you know how lit you gotta be to fam. Like I can hold my liquor, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like. And I've been in that position. I'm like, fam, how much Henny did you drink, Tom? Imagine Tom just like slugging E&J out the bottle, like, you know what I'm saying, with his hat on sideways. It's like, yo.
I'm wondering where the Russell Wilson memes are. You know, he's got the same internet connection.
Mr. Unlimited, which was not great for my people. But yeah, I want to clarify. Tom Brady definitely approves the tweets, so we know. He has the sense of humor. There's no way whatever intern, 19-year-old who's actually making these memes is just firing them off as Tom Brady. Like that, those are getting run by 12. I just don't think he's like actually making them himself.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I feel you on that.
That's
it's
fair.
Definitely one of the kids is like, here, Dad, post this.
That's fair. All right, let's get to the draft. Tommy, please explain today's draft topic.
All right, 2 veterans of these drafts. We are picking anybody all time that you would want to sit courtside with at an NBA playoff game, dead or alive. Mina as the repeating champ. You're picking first. Mero, you're second. I'm third. JJ's fourth, and we are snaking.
Well, since Since I have the first overall pick, I feel like I got to go with the Trevor Lawrence of this draft and take Barack Obama, who I feel like everyone probably had on their big board. So it's the safe pick. It's the obvious pick. It's the pick that'll, have you on the right side of history. We know he's a hoops fan, good conversationalist, no brainer.
I think it's a great pick. I would guess everybody had that on their board. He was actually also at the top of my board, Mina. So I think it's a great pick.
No, Mero had Donnie there.
I'm like, yo, bro, there's no basketball team in Queens. Get out of here. Get all the way out of here.
Has Trevor ever been to a basketball game? Has he ever sat courtside?
He's definitely gone to those Knicks games at some point.
I used to go in the 80s when they used to serve cocaine at halftime. But then they stopped, so I stopped going.
No, I actually thought. Well, I'm gonna hold this till the end of the draft. Never mind. I'm gonna hold what I'm gonna say.
I had Barry on my list, but then I took him off because he slandered the Knicks so tremendously when we interviewed him. Like he went in on the Knicks, and I was just like, "Bro, stop! Don't do this."
Yeah, he destroyed them. He broke you guys with that.
Yo, for real. I was just like, "Yo, dog, listen, don't pile on years of childhood trauma. I don't need this." You know what I'm saying? Like. But you know what I'm saying? Like Mina said, he knows hoops. So, you know what I mean? It's a good guy to turn to and be like, yo, what'd you think about that pick and roll? You know what I'm saying? And he'll have a real answer for you instead of being like, yo, that shit was lit, bro. What you mean? Yeah.
All right, you're up. Make your pick, yeah.
Oh, off top, rest in peace. But I would not want to be seen on the Jumbotron with anybody other than the late, great ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. Because it's like, I don't know what his level of knowledge is in basketball, but I know that we are going to have fun sitting courtside. He's going to do something wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know,
I respect that's a out there pick, but it's
wild out there. Also, I've never seen him courtside at anything. So it would just be like, you know, like it would be like, you know how a child experiences something for the first time? Like the innocence, you know what I mean? Like I want to see ODB's innocence, you know what I'm saying? Experiencing courtside seats for the first time. You know what I mean? That'll be a good time.
I like it.
Respect it. All right. I'm actually happy I was worried this was going to go. I thought this was the clear cut number one. I'm going Prince.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Huge basketball fan. Amazing stories. That's a
really good one. You know, he'd wear something amazing too.
Yep.
It'd be a great photo.
Yep.
Because you got to think about the photo.
Of course.
Too, sitting courtside.
He would look amazing. Yeah, it's a no brainer.
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
All right, JJ. Really you got two.
Why'd you go with ODB first? You could have held that until you could have held that to
round 25. You would have had that.
I know. I could have got him in the third round. What am I doing?
A bit of a reach, as we call it. Yeah.
Sometimes
that was my Mac Jones.
Sometimes after Tommy's first pick, I realized I'm going to lose this draft, and that realization just hit me. Like,
oftentimes, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot of ball game left.
But you know what? I'm going to do this for me. I'm not going to do this for the people that are going to grade this draft. My number one pick is actually going to be Rihanna.
Oh, that was my number 2 pick.
That's a great pick. That is a very good pick.
First of all, should be a lot of fun. But the antics, man, she's got the sideline antics. I think it'd just be wildly entertaining to sit courtside with her at a game. Second, I'm a little surprised Mero didn't pick him, but like I got to go Spike Lee on this. I would love to sit courtside with Spike Lee at a finals game in the Garden. Like that might be, truthfully, as a basketball fan, that might be bucket list material right there.
Like honestly, he's on my list, but this is just like overall courtside. If it would have been like MSG courtside, I would have went straight to Spike off top. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
I feel like the downside is he's so invested, it might actually be kind of a stressful experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like
I got to be honest with you guys. I don't love that pick in the second round just because it's a thing that you could do JJ at any point. So it just feels like it's too safe. You're playing it like a little too safe. Like it's not a bad pick.
Tommy, I'm going to tell you right now, I only have one dead person on my board. So there's a good chance I could sit courtside with any number of these people. So if that's your reasoning for it being a bad pick,
all right, well, so looks like I'll be repeating myself then. Okay. I'm going second. I'm going just taking her off the board now. I'm going Beyonce.
Damn it.
Oh,
ooh.
She's gone to a bunch of the Rockets games. I mean, just walking in, that's next level.
Shit. Now I got to get back to the war room, dog.
See, my thing was,
I love that he picked Old Dirty Bastard over Beyonce.
But listen, I'm trying to throw y'all off. I'm not trying to go with the obvious pick first. You feel me? Like
I'm furiously Googling now.
I feel like Jay-Z Beyonce was like, you could make an argument Jay-Z Beyonce as one could have been a pick unto itself, right?
But I'm just going Beyonce, no Jay.
Okay.
The thing about being with like Beyonce, you're just a friend. With Rihanna, you might make a tabloid as Rihanna's new man, question mark.
Mm.
No, Rihanna's a better pick. Rihanna's a great first round pick.
Oh. Damn, so I took Rihanna.
Joel Santana.
And Beyonce. Joel Santana. Listen, I'll go to a Nets game with Joel Santana. No. Since y'all already took Beyonce and Rihanna, I'm going to take another megawatt star and say Bronx's own Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Because she's also, to Mina's point, could lead to some rumors. You know what I'm saying? Which would put me in TMZ and the tabloids. That's a good look. Listen, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Mero, father of 4, seen with Cardi B, snuggled up, courtside. Listen, it could be good, it could be bad. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, we on TMZ, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're doing numbers. You know what I mean? And she's from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's gonna be lit. and we're going to be drunk as fuck halfway through this first quarter.
It's a great pick.
Great pick.
It's funny.
All right, Mina, you got 2.
I got 2. Okay. So with my, this is probably too early for this because no one else is going to take him, but whatever. I'm going with my heart now. Marshawn Lynch.
That's a good pick.
I think he's I'm pretty sure he's a Warriors fan, being from the Bay Area. My personal sports hero, my favorite athlete of all time, and the only athlete I've ever been totally starstruck in front of to the point where I didn't say anything, and I regret it every day of my life. So all I want is another shot at hanging out with Marshawn Lynch. Coolest human on earth, king of Seattle. Just love him. And I feel like his commentary would be really good. Second pick, bit of a curveball here, Larry David.
Wow.
Oof. That's some heat. That's a great.
Okay.
I know he sits courtside, other than the iconic tripping of Shaquille O'Neal from Curb, but in real life, I've seen him at games. He's a Hoops fan. I just think he's really funny. Big fan of his comedy. God, you guys are getting like Rihanna's new man, and I'm going to be like Larry's new girl or something. And
you still on TMZ though. We still popping. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't. Why can't we have opposite sex platonic relationships? What is everything?
I'm looking at it through the eyes of TMZ. Mero, you know what I'm talking about.
I love that for Mina. That's the next thing.
People love the spice. Me, you know what I'm saying?
That's where I see it going. That's just where I'm like the right level. I mean, whatever. Anyways.
All right, that's a solid. That is a solid 1, 2, 3.
So weird. Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Mero, you're up.
Yo, y'all are gonna be mad. Y'all are gonna be mad because this is a holdover from a previous draft. But I'm gonna say that I want to sit next to motherfucking Macaulay Culkin, baby. Macaulay Culkin.
No way, dude. Get out of here.
Mero and Macaulay, you know what I'm saying? Courtside, you feel me? For no other reason than to be like, people will be like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you see people that are friends and you're like, yo, how did y'all even meet? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all, like, y'all just kick it on the regular? Yes, we do. Macaulay and I are best friends, and we go to Knicks games and we sit courtside every game, dog. Macaulay Culkin, the legend.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't either.
He's thriving these days, dude. I think he just had a kid.
Is he even a sports fan?
He's out of the darkness, out of the woods. So you're getting good, Macaulay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Questions.
I'm going third. I'm taking him. I actually have a couple picks. I'm going to hold one of them. I'm going MJ for my third pick because I would love to hear him. Now the caveat, this is not realistic. I would rather go with a non-owner MJ, and right now he's an owner of a team, so it makes it a little bit different. But even with that being said, I would love to hear him just A, break down everybody on the court, and B, if somebody decides to say something to him, just hear whatever comes back from him. I just feel like there's no one in the basketball universe that would be more interesting to sit courtside next to than him.
All right.
Okay.
Like he'd be kind of mean.
On that note, I'm going to go. My next pick is going to be Kobe, and obviously played against him. Same reason, dissecting the game, chatting about the game. Have him talk shit to the players on the court. I think it'd be awesome. I'm also going to go with Wilt Chamberlain. And I thought a lot about this because I really wanted to get an old timer, right? Like an older player, because they all shit on today's NBA players. So I just want to hear him shit on today's NBA players. The game sucks. These players sucks, blah, blah, blah. But also for the stories, for the Wilt stories, I'd want him to be sitting next to me. So I got Kobe and Wilt as the next two.
Stories. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of redundant, but it's okay.
Okay.
Damn. Tell me the Draco out, dog. It's 10 p.m.
We haven't drafted in a while since
you have two musicians.
JJ's a little rusty.
Is redundant too. Tommy, you're gonna love my fifth pick. You're gonna love my fifth.
All right, I'm going 1980s Eddie Murphy for my fourth pick.
God, his draft is so good.
I'm going 1980s Eddie Murphy for my fourth pick. A huge basketball fan, funniest dude on the planet. All the players would love him. Talk mad shit. He's king of the world. That's it.
I think that's great. We should 1980s Eddie Murphy. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. Tommy, you've really done it. You've really done it tonight.
I might blow it with number 5.
Bro.
Wait till number 5.
I'm just going to tell you now. Just go with the safe fifth pick. Don't get cute with the fifth pick. Don't lose it on the fifth pick.
I might blow it. I might blow it. I'm telling you guys, I might blow it.
Nah, I fucked up getting cute with the first pick. You know what I'm saying? Like
you've got cute with all your picks.
Like it's wild. Like
Mero's yet to make a good pick.
Cardi was a good pick, bro. Cardi was a good pick.
I guess Cardi doesn't really like sports. Mero just wants to sit next to New York rappers. I went to a Knicks game one time with Ja Rule. Ja Rule post Firefest. Yeah, me and Hassan went with Ja Rule. Yeah, wow. It was wild. I have a video. I'll send it to you guys. All right.
Can you explain anything?
What?
Can you explain anything?
We'll talk. I don't want to sidebar on this. Mero, you're up. It's too long. It's a story for another day.
Yo, so y'all were kind of like in the same space as I was talking about hoopers. And MJ, tremendous pick. Kobe, tremendous pick. I picked KG for the same reason, but I know that he's going to say the same shit that I would say if I'm saying Courtside. And we're going to dap each other up and be like, word, right? That motherfucker's trash, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love his energy. So I'm like, yo, Courtside, the energy matches, you know what I'm saying? We'll do like the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance, you know what I'm saying? Become one, you know what I'm saying? Like, KG, I would not want to watch any basketball game with another person than Kevin Garnett. Even though he was a Celtic for the longest and I hated the Celtics, but yo, we all know the memes. Like KG is like a GOAT. He talks his shit no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Especially to European players, you know what I mean? So KG is my guy for this pick.
I like it. I still am haunted by my third season in the NBA. We played the Celtics in the Eastern Conference semifinals, and KG was out with a knee injury. And the shit that he was saying to me every time I walked by, like,
you can't even say it.
I can't even say it. So yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's a great pick. That's a great pick.
Finally.
All right, Mina, you got. What do you have? 2 to close it out.
Yeah. So I have 2. Okay, so it's coming back around to me. Okay. Yeah. I'm going with an all-male draft, which I didn't want to do, but you guys took out some of my choices from underneath me. That's like how people justify not hiring women. The exact logic of this use. There were only 2 options, and you guys took them. Okay, whatever. I'm taking Jay-Z, fellow Nets super fan. So we'll obviously have a lot to talk about.
Co-owner? Is he still co-owner? You're going with one of the co-owners of the Nets. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, he can hook it up, not for the rest. Once he sees how much I love this team, hashtag Nets World, hashtag Brooklyn Together, I think it'll be the start of a lifelong relationship. You know, he can hook up some gear. So can the Brooklyn Nets, if you're listening to this. You know. Okay. And my last pick is a bit of an inside joke, which is great for podcasts. But with my final pick for the Courtside draft, I'm taking another rapper. So I had athlete, politician, rapper. Okay, well, I'm taking another rapper, comedian. I am taking Noriega.
This is the most rap heavy.
Mero, would you like to tell them why I'm taking Noriega? Do you remember what happened?
Yes. We, the number 1 show late night, ladies and gentlemen, These is Mero on Showtime, Thursdays and Sundays at 11 p.m. we had a little digital segment called Office Hours where it was just like hanging out.
Early core.
Yeah, early core. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers really thought Tiger King was like valuable entertainment. Like, that's how early core we're talking. And they were just like, yo, just call up some people that you fuck with, that are your homies, and let's just talk about whatever. And I was just like, bet. So I hit Mina up, I hit Nori up, I hit a bunch of Spice Adams, shout to Spice Adams, bunch of people, got them all in a Zoom, and we were all just chit-chatting. And Mina is like,
but no, so this was like an hour, by the way, of chit chat.
Yeah.
So then later, afterwards,
after the whole thing goes down, Mina's talking to Nori like they've been to family reunions together, and she's just like, yeah, I had to Google who Noriega was.
And well, once I Googled them, I knew the songs, but
right.
But that's why Mina is good at her job, is she can do that for an hour with no idea, and he would have no sense of that.
He's really funny. That's actually why I want him to come to the game, because the dude's hilarious. I actually thought he was a comedian. I told you there. I was like, dude, your friend is hilarious. Like, he should have his own comedy show. Jesus and Mero. Anyways, you know what else happened on that show, guys, is I was drinking Spindrift, and I said, Spindrift, hit me up. And now I'm a Spindrift endorser. So the dreams do come true.
Wow.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I make dreams happen, man. I'm like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but like, not as sad.
For influencing.
For drink brands.
Before we get to the next two picks, hold on a second. Mina, did you just recite the Brooklyn Nets playoff hashtag? Was that their playoff hashtag?
No, it was the regular season hashtag. Okay, I don't know if they have a playoff one.
They gotta get you some gear. If any people work for the Nets, listen to the show. They gotta send Mina some stuff.
We gotta get Mina some gear. This is we're gonna make this happen in the next week.
Yo, Brooklyn, y'all are very thirsty for fans. Send her everything. Send her Kevin Durant's scalp.
Dude, I'm already like a top 20 fan. It's like me, the dude who plays Bernard on Westworld is one of them.
I'll say this. Shout out to Brooklyn, the people that work in the whatever fan relations department. Mero's co-host, Jesus, I went to a game with him. This is pre-pandemic. They rolled out the red carpet. They could not have been any friendlier. Everything about it was perfect. There's no better fan experience that I've seen than what they did with him. Now, another team in New York doesn't do the same thing, just for the record.
Wow. So this is why you don't want to dance with the hottest girl at the party. This is a really sexist analogy.
You gotta find a girl that's really
Mina's the only person on the show that can say that.
I've said so many sexist things, but I saw the Nets in the corner and I locked eyes with her and I said, I pick you. I choose you.
I choose you. I choose you, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving.
That's what I want, a split of Harden, Kyrie, jersey.
I pick you, Eastern Conference All-Stars.
Preference.
All right, Mero, you got 5. Close it.
Oh man, I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna close it strong with this. Not even strong. This is
Benzino.
It's
Oh man.
No! Yo, dog, I've been getting cute with all these picks. I got 2 people on my board, and they're very different from each other. One is kind of redundant because I already said KG, and the other one is very out there. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if I should call, Leon Rose or like Dave Gettleman to try to make this decision, or Brian Cashman, somebody. But I'm gonna just roll the dice here, and I'm gonna say Britney Spears. I'm saying Britney Spears.
I respect that pick. That's a good pick.
I feel like Britney Spears has not been out in the public eye in mad long. Yeah. And me just pulling up to a court, like an NBA game courtside with Britney.
Hell yeah.
There's going to be mad questions asked.
Think about the press you'll get out of a 5th round pick, the amount of attention you'll get. That's a no-brainer.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like if we sitting there sharing the popcorn.
Yep.
Rumors start flying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be on TMZ and start rumors.
Very good 5th round pick.
That was my Emmanuel Quickly.
That's a Draymond Green steal. in this draft.
That was my Manu Ginobili pick.
All right, I got 5.
Yeah, don't fuck this up.
I think I'm going to blow it. But I'm going to tell you why I'm going to blow it. So my 5th pick is going to be the Pope. And
Wait, Mike Francesco or
no, the Pope from Vatican.
Like the current Pope?
Yeah, the current Pope.
He said, "Yo, I'm gonna blow."
But I'm gonna tell you why. I looked this up beforehand. I was between the Pope and Queen Elizabeth, and I chose the Pope. The Pope has never been to an NBA game ever in the history of the Pope. Never been to an NBA game. So I'm going to be a game-changing, history-making person for the NBA. I'm going to bring the Pope to the first NBA game, and we're going to sit courtside at the NBA Finals. I will be in whoever writes the books about courtside fans. There has to be at least one page about the time the Pope came to a Brooklyn Nets game and sat next to Mina and me. That is it. So that's
actually pretty smart.
Pick. Thanks.
And Mero Britney Spears.
And Mero Noriega across the way.
Noriega.
You chose the Pope, and I chose Noriega. It's fine. It was totally worth it for the inside joke.
Nori, why? Yeah, why? Y'all shit in the chat room showing the feet. Why?
All right, JJ, close
all
it.
of y'all that are not familiar with Noriega, please do your due diligence. Mina has discovered the joy that is Noriega. You know what I'm saying? You too can discover that joy.
Pope's a good pick.
Great pick, Tommy. Great pick. Tommy, you've had a great draft. There's no chance I can win this draft. So 5th pick, it was always in the cards. I was going to pick this in the 5th round if I knew I was going to lose. It's a me pick. And Tommy, you can probably guess who this is going to be, but it's Christopher Nolan, obviously. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
What is it?
Christopher Nolan.
Yo, JJ's Christopher Nolan. I'm Macaulay Culkin. Like at every draft.
See, but that's a good pick. That's a good pick because
there's so many questions I have about Tenet and Interstellar and oh my gosh.
And you're using the lure of the courtside
team. The game goes to double overtime. Honestly, I hope the game goes to double overtime.
That is a good pick.
All the time in the world.
Limited fan attendance.
Just me and Chris.
That's a good
pick. Me and Chris.
The difference between that and Macaulay Culkin for you, Mero, is JJ has seen all of Christopher Nolan's movies like 75 times each. Like he probably knows them as well as like anybody but his like family. I'm not even sure you've seen more than like 3 Macaulay Culkin movies.
He got more than 3? I thought it was Home Alone 1, 2, and Party Monster.
Have you not seen The Good Son?
Oh shit, yeah.
And the one. What's the one that you talked about?
My girl.
My girl. Yeah.
Cannon.
Oh, Richie Rich.
Oh, there you go. See, straight to VHS. Pick it up in your local Redbox.
Quite a career.
All right.
How did y'all slay me like this? Why do I draft like the fucking Knicks?
It's the shirt, bro.
It's the shirt. I actually put into this shit. I got a motherfucking paper, dog.
Is there anyone left who you didn't take?
Did you write Old Dirty Bastard as your first pick on a piece of paper?
They were not in order. They were just like, best player available. My other pick was Sheed. You know what I'm saying? For the same reason as KG. Because, Sheed is going to, tell it like it is. You know what I mean? And he obviously knows ball. And I respect anybody who played NBA basketball in fucking Air Force Ones, dog. If you play NBA basketball in Air Force Ones, I don't want no problems with you at all. Like, those shoes are made for sitting in front of buildings and drinking warm Paul Masson out of the bottle. Fair. Those are not athletic shoes.
Fair.
All right. The return of the Old Man in the 3 draft never disappoints. Thank you both for the time. Much appreciated.
See you soon.